Welcome to Moments in the Word. I'm James Tyler, your host, and this afternoon we'll be reading from Nehemiah, chapter number 13, verses 23 through 31. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashad, and of Ammon, and of Moab, and their children spake half in the speech of Ashad, and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people. And I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by God, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. Did not Solomon of king of Israel sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his God, and God made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin. Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil, to transgress against our God in marrying strange wives? And one of the sons of Jehoiada, the son of Elishashib, the high priest, was son-in-law to Sanballat the Horonite. Therefore I chased him from me. Remember them, O my God, because they have defiled the priesthood and the covenant of the priesthood and of the Levites. Thus cleansed I them from all strangers, and appointed the wards of the priest and the Levites, every one in his business. And for the wood offering, at times appointed, and for the first fruits, remember me, O my God, for good. As we turn and we look at the context of this text here, we see that Nehemiah was not ethical, but spiritual. His concerns were about foreign marriages often led to idolatry. Jesus redefines purity not by lineage, but by faith and obedience in Christ. The dividing wall between Jew and Gentile is broken, yet the call to spiritual fidelity remains. Believers are called to be the bride of Christ, holy and blameless. The children in Nehemiah's day couldn't speak the language of Judah, a metaphor for spiritual connection. Jesus restores the language of heaven through the Spirit, enabling believers to cry, Abba, Father. Also, people of all nations hear the gospel in their own language, in their own tongue, signaling the universal reach of God's kingdom. Nehemiah ends with a plea, remember me, O my God, for good. This echoes the thief's words to Jesus. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. In both, we see a longing for divine mercy and eternal remembrance, a longing Jesus answers with grace and assurance, as well as we see here that in Nehemiah, we must be vigilant against compromise, not through legalism, but through abiding in Christ. Whether in marriage, leadership, or community, Christ calls us to relationships that reflect his truth and love. Nehemiah's raw, honest prayer models how we can bring our zeal, frustration, and hope before God, just as Jesus did in Gethsemane. I'm James Tyler, coming to you live from the Castle Studios, and welcome again to Moments in the Word. God bless.